Alrighty, it's happened. The 50K has been passed. This is my first 50K challenge. Well, not my first funded, but this is the first funded challenge that I've officially passed. And you know what's better than one 50K challenge that's passed? Two. Seb passed his this morning as well, but that's actually Seb's second funded account that he's passed. And we are freaking hype right now. Can't say we are surprised. Seb and I have been grinding, hustling, and just absolutely locked in. And yeah, we both passed our 50Ks. So now we can be expecting some payouts hopefully coming soon, and we'll show you guys hopefully some of that in the near future. But we're hyped. Hopefully you guys have been watching some of the earlier videos and watching some of the trades that we've been taking to get to this point. But today I'm going to talk about the trade that we took to officially pass the 50Ks. And keep in mind, today is the day before NFP, so a lot of people will be trading demo and just watching price, and that's kind of what we were expecting as well. But we actually saw something we loved, and we took it. So I'm going to get into that in a minute. Seb's going to be talking about some psychology stuff and kind of filling in the gaps where I'm leaving some stuff out. But yeah, they're officially passed. Hopefully you guys have been watching those previous videos and keeping up to date. If not, go ahead and watch those. But yeah, I'd also like to add, I'm like a full-time university student and I can't trade every single morning. I have morning classes. So this is trading like 2, maybe 3 times a week, and I passed this 50K in like 2.5, 3 weeks, a little bit under a month, which is pretty darn good. I'm really excited about that. And I believe all it took was 7 wins, and I had 7 wins and 2 losses on the account. So yeah, pretty freaking hyped up. Now let's dive into it. I'm gonna show you guys on TradingView kind of the rundown of the trade, and then I'm going to show you my TradeAvate account, just so you know I ain't talking shit. Alrighty, so just looking at the 1 hour really quickly, look at this. A really obvious sweep. Yesterday's high taken like by a long shot. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. So yesterday's highs taken. We're looking for a reversal. We're looking for some more bearish movement, momentum, whatever you want to call it, which we got with this 10 o'clock candle. And as you will see kind of further on as I drop down in the time frames. So yesterday's highs taken. Then we have this unfilled 15-minute imbalance right here. Very, very important. Always keep your eye out for that. And then dropping down even further, we're going to go down to the 1 now, which Seb and I take most of our trades on. We have equal lows below here, as we can see. We still have this unfilled 15. We still have the sweep of yesterday's high. And then we both saw this 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Actually, funny story, I didn't even see this. This was the day before NFP, as I said earlier. So I was cooking breakfast in the kitchen because I have class coming up, so I need to eat. And I hear in my headphones, order filled, and I'm like, oh my god, Seb's in something. So I ran to my room. I'm like, yo, what did you just enter? And this absolute beautiful play was right here. So I hopped in with him. He got in a little bit earlier than I did. He thought this candle was gonna close this gap, but like within 1 or 2 seconds before it closed, it came back into the gap. Didn't really matter, still played out wonderfully. I got in after the close of this candle, and I'm just looking at my trade execution right here. I got out right here. So let's see how many points that is. My entry on the close of this candle, right down here into the unfilled 15. So about 54 points, netted me $1,005 profit, which is freaking spectacular. So yeah, it was an absolute wonderful trade. It is the day before NFP, so just have to be careful. But yeah, freaking amazing, amazing day. Now I'm going to show you guys the trades on TradeAvate, so you know that I actually took them, and I'll actually show you the equity of the account so you know it's passed. But yeah, let's frickin' go. Spen and I are killing it. Can't wait to take some more videos for you guys, and hopefully we'll get some payouts coming soon. Okay, so this is the Trade account. As you can see, this is today. And yeah, this is the trade execution right here. What I just showed you guys on Trading View. 1,005 profit from here, sell one to here, boom. And if you guys are wondering what this is, this was a tiny little scalp off of this inverse right here. It was actually a nice play. You could have held this for a good amount, but so I'm at $53,019 on the account. So I was just a little bit short of passing the account by like $110. So I took this little scalp just to pass the account, and it's a really good trade. You really could have held that to these highs right up here that are relative equal highs. But yeah, so those are the trade executions. Now I'm gonna pass it along to Sebo, and he's gonna talk to you guys about some other stuff.
Your boys passed the funded. We each passed the 50K funded today. We knew it was going to happen. It was never a matter of if, but a matter of when. Our trading has been great recently. And you know what? This hasn't been the cleanest month in terms of trading the 1 minute chart, in terms of trading ICT. There's been some choppy days. So man, the fact that we could pass the funded in about 3 weeks in a month like October that hasn't been the cleanest is a very good feeling. But the last thing we want is to get cocky, get overconfident, and then blow these accounts once they're live, because that's such a common issue amongst newer traders. You know, they have no problem passing these fundeds, and then they blow up as soon as they go live, just because there's a lot more on the line. So going into the future here, now that we're going to be trading a live funded account, meaning anything we make on this account we get to keep, up to about 2K US. We're just going to make sure that our discipline is at our best here. We're only going to wait for A+ setups, and we're going to be as patient as possible going into the next couple of trading weeks. Just because the last thing we want is for our emotions to get the best of us and to blow these accounts and basically discredit all this hard work that we've put in the past couple of weeks. So we're really going to hunker down. We're really going to focus on staying disciplined, staying patient, and catching some great setups in the near future. Setups like this setup we caught today, like Spen said, day before NFP, so we weren't really planning on trading, but this just looked too clean not to take. Once again, we just had the sweep of yesterday's high. We had an unfilled 15-minute down here, and we proceeded to inverse this 1 minute fair value gap, and our first target, or at least my first target, was these relative equal lows. So I hopped in a bit early, like Spen said. I hopped in. This candle was printing down here, and there was 2 seconds left for this candle to close. So I decided to get in early, and somehow this candle wicked back into this gap, didn't close below. And I was getting ready to close the trade because it didn't follow my trade plan, but this candle started printing lower, and as soon as this candle closed, I immediately put my stop to break even and was holding to these relative equal lows. I didn't even need to hold to these lows. I just needed 3K profit on the account to pass, so I held the trade for about $750 profit. I'm going to show the executions there. Very similar trade to Spencer's. But I simply held until the account was passed, and it was an amazing feeling, man. It's such a rewarding feeling when you are consistently profitable, and when you start passing these accounts. The first time I passed an account, yeah, there was some skill involved, but I feel like there was a lot of luck involved as well. This has been the first time I've actually passed a funded account where I'm relying on a concrete trading plan. There's not a lot of luck involved, and I feel like it's more skill than anything. So it's a great feeling to know that my trading's coming together. It's an awesome feeling that I get to pass this account on the same day as my little brother, man. We were both so excited. We were both jumping up and down. I was yelling on the Skype call. And I know you're not supposed to get too emotional, but man, the fact that we both passed together on the same day was just a wild feeling. So we're going to keep our emotions in check here. We're going to stay disciplined. We're going to relax a little bit, enjoy the day, and then see what the next couple of weeks has to offer for us. And hopefully, we can get a couple of payouts going shortly, man. And real quick, just so you guys know we're not full of shit, this is the execution on the day, up 760 on that trade. One and done, obviously held till the 53,000 mark, which means the account's officially passed. This is what the account is sitting at now. And yeah, man, that's basically it.